Jesus, would you? The MBLBs weren't built for this kind of punishment.
Crew Chief Hammond, report to Walker Bay 8D immediately.
How long we been at this now?
18 hours, Chief.
Shit! Activate the torso batteries.
Check.
Boot up primary servo controls.
Check.
Cycle up navigation systems.
Check.
A welding crew is needed in armament.
Easy. Little left. Back, and stop. Okay, so what's the problem with this beast?
The back shield's cut out.
Run a diagnostic on the primary emitter.
Primary emitter is in the green.
So try the secondary emitters.
All
Boot up
Walker
primary servo
services squad
controls.
will need to be pre-prepped by
Okay, Marine. Time to kill anything that's not you.
Flooding chamber with trichlorite and septazine. Chamber at maximum saturation. Purging chamber. Decontamination cycle complete. Specialist terminal.
You're clean. Come on through.
How's it been?
Couple of sightings. Other than that, it's been quiet as a graveyard.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Private Mark Lorenzi, please report to Medical Bay 3.
I'm sorry, sir, but you don't have clearance to enter the gun pods.
Heard the mechanics are prepping 4 heavy trucks.
So what does that mean?
Not sure. But with that many trucks, HQ's planning something. Damn it! That hurt! I told you these systems are finicky.
These systems are ancient.
Tell me about it. My grandfather served on this ship right out of boot camp.
Think they'd retire the old girl. Well, old or not, we gotta fix her.
So the Macron's dead, eh? A Marine who iced that squib deserves a chest full of medals and a year's R&R.
Hey, you're Matthew Kane, aren't you?
No way!
I saw you when they brought you back from Space Station Armstrong. You look like you'd been mauled by a dozen pit bulls.
I thought Matthew Kane was just a story they made up to scare recruits.
No, he's real. And he's standing right in front of us.
So you're really him, huh? Can you say what happened to the rest of your squad on that space station?
Lieutenant Voss, report to briefing room 8.
You want me to do what?
Reroute the energy stabilizers. Wait 2 seconds and then purge them. The hit will cause
Just heard we're moving up to the front. Our whole platoon is being mobilized.
But I could
Must
burn
be
out
some
every
major
serpent on this
offensive in the
deck.
works. They're getting all kinds of mechanized infantry prepped in the Walker base.
I got a real bad feeling about this one.
Oh, you get a real bad feeling all the time.
Power restored in 3, 2, 1.
It worked!
Identified as Samuel Dark. Listed as missing and presumed dead after the strong invasion. Do you see? It's just as I predicted.
Indeed. The nanites infesting the muscle are repairing the tissue even after it's separated from the body.
Apparently, he was captured and forced to endure.
We're unable to send or receive signals in that area due to Strogg interference.
But a strong unit is headed directly for Cougar Squad.
Sorry, there's nothing we can do, Corporal.
And they're all dead men. Richard's out.
Memorial services for Colonel Westmore will be held at 0800 hours.
So, are they certain it's dead? Not here.
I was assured by Lieutenant Pierce it's completely dead.
You remember this morning? They told us that one was dead too.
That I'll never forget.
Corporal Matthew Kane, the rest of the Rhino squad has already arrived. The briefing will commence shortly.
Looks like Kane made it
Quit
back.
giving him shit, Dell. Kane's alright.
As you were. Rhino Squad, the following is highly classified and is not to be spoken of outside these walls. The death of the Macron couldn't have come at a better time. It's imperative we press that advantage, which is the reason for our next operation. Lieutenant Voss, take over.
Intelligence Division has discovered that the Strogg function through a massive communication system called the Nexus. With it, Strogg leaders can instantly send instructions to soldiers in the field. And although it's their strength, it's also their Achilles heel. Our target, known as the Hub, houses major communication lines to the Nexus. We will be escorting a convoy carrying an electromagnetic bomb to a sub-level of this building. The convoy will proceed to the designated position and detonate it. The blast will overload a device known as the Tetranode and effectively cut off the Strogg forces from the Nexus and therefore their commanders. To ensure success, 3 other squads will be escorting additional EMPs to the same location. Their convoys are codenamed War, Famine, and Pestilence.
Which means we are death.
Yeah, we're death. Any questions? The convoy will be deployed soon. Go to the armory and suit up. Dismissed.
Private Mark Lorenzi, please report to Medical Bay 3.
The Nexus sounds most intriguing. To be able to process the thoughts of billions of Strogg would require technology that is many generations beyond us.
You've done some good work today, Corporal. Lieutenant Voss had a feeling about you. Said you'd be trouble, but you'd be worth it. The lieutenant's never wrong.
You've surprised a lot of people today. You've stood shoulder to shoulder with Rhino Squad and survived. Congratulations.
Kane, when we first dropped on Strogos, I was certain you wouldn't last a day with the Rhino Squad. I am pleased to say, I was incorrect.
Just who are they gonna call in when the life of every man, woman, and child on Earth hangs in the balance? Rhino Squad, of course.
Sergeant Bidwell has one guy thrown over his shoulder and barking out orders as he blazes away with a rifle in his hand. The man was a freaking machine.
What squad was he with?
I'm not sure, but he was protecting some obnoxious computer tech.
Lieutenant Voss, report to
Your signal is strong, Pestilence. Switch to secured frequency 461.
Hannibal, I need a medic.
Who are you? I'm not able to get a reading on your med chip.
Corporal Thomas Alvarez. My med chip is damaged.
But that chip's implanted near your heart.
I know. I'm looking at it right now.
Corporal Kane, your ride to the convoy is waiting for you. Step on through.
I told the Colonel the system would be on.